Hello everyone, this is Irum and this is Adeel and we are here again today for the podcast and we are going to talk on behalf of Icons magazine since it has started this amazing podcast which is going to encircle a lot of topics on a lot of things that we all care about. So that also includes the stupid weird things that we all think about but never talk about. So, Icons.pk is the website, and it's going to have the podcast links as well. And this podcast is going to be one of the many podcasts that we will be doing. Our Instagram, हाँ, तो हमारा जो Instagram है, icons_mag, उस पे जाके you can suggest us topics to talk about, and even if they are weird or annoying or stupid or controversial, just send us those topics, and we'll see what we can do about that. So, well,
Today's topic
is how an extrovert and an introvert is, dealing with the quarantine and how sad it is making me, and how you're very comfortable with it.
Yeah,
basically.
Doesn't really make much of a difference in my life.
It has made a gigantic difference in my life.
All right, go on. Where do we start?
Where do I start?
Go on, yeah.
My social life is completely ruined by quarantine.
You're a very social animal, right?
I am very social, ठीक है ना? I am social because I like socializing, ठीक है? I like going out, ठीक है? I like going to cafes to meet my friends. I like attending events and the launches and going to eat fettuccine Alfredo pasta that I miss very much, and the sizzling molten lava and the skillet brownies.
Ooh. Yeah,
and going to the very weird cinemas that we have. Oh, the arena one is nice though. I miss that too.
You say cinemas, right? Here's the thing. Again, we said I'm an introvert. I kind of like chilling on my own, right? I go to cafes. I love going to cafes, and that's definitely one thing that I miss. But my idea of fun is you go to a cafe on your own, just keep ordering coffee and read a book. That is my ideal night out. I mean, I am a party animal, right?
How is that? No.
Reading books, man. Come on, that's where it's at.
Okay, so I read books too. Yeah. I am a poetess. Yeah. I read. I write stories as well. I do that. But you say like that cafe thing. Like when I go to cafes, what I do is I already when I go somewhere, I run into someone, so that also happens. Then I can do my work, use the Wi-Fi.
How much work do you get done when you go to a cafe?
A lot, actually, because all of my work is PR related.
Okay, yeah.
So all the people who socialize are the people that I deal with. So, like I kind of make socializing my living. So,
And it was interesting.
That is exactly how,
It's interesting that you mentioned cinemas, because since I've been in Pakistan, I think I can count on one hand the amount of times I've been in cinemas with people. Like I go cinemas regularly, right?
Okay, I'm not gonna, like defend the cinemas here because I know that they are very bad.
Yeah. Mate, okay, so the reason I go to cinemas alone, you know what it is? I'm always scared that the person I'm gonna go with is going to start talking to me. Yeah, I'm the annoying prick. When I hear someone talking, or if I see someone on their phone, I always have to tap them on the shoulder and be like, "Excuse me, can you not do that?" It's like I'm watching Joker, right? It's a film I just want to be invested in. No noise, nothing.
I love that movie. I watched it twice.
Oh really? Oh god, that's one more than me.
It is so beautiful.
But then the guy next to me wants to answer a phone call.
Achha, okay, so that I agree with. ठीक है. But okay, so when I go watch a movie, mostly I go with my sister, ठीक है? And when we go with our friends, with our guy friends, ठीक है? So what happens is, let's say when we were watching Aquaman, so since
you like Aquaman?
He is so
I fell asleep.
Freaking hot. Oh, shut up.
No, seriously, I fell asleep.
Shut up. When we were watching Aquaman, so we commented on every single time he would appear freaking beautiful. And we would comment, like, oh my god, and we would do things like that. But no phone though.
What?
No, we don't. You answer phone calls. But no, we're not constantly talking. But we, we comment like, "Wow, kya baat hai?" Like, okay. Wow.
All right. See, this is another thing that I don't understand about cinemas in Pakistan. So in England, you watch a film. Nobody talks, nobody claps. Right? Over here, I watch a lot of the Avenger films in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, I remember Captain America. Civil War.
Yeah.
When that came out. And
Oh, Bucky is so good
I know.
looking. Oh.
But when I swear people are gonna think I'm gay now, innit? The amount like I talk about guys. Anyhow,
Oh,
yeah. So you know when Spider-Man comes swinging in,
yeah.
like the whole cinema starts clapping, and I'm like, just
Yeah,
clap
of
in your head.
course.
Why do you need to get?
Eight second. The entire cinema clapped. Okay, so you remember? Do you remember Thor? The fight sequence from Thor where like
Spoilers.
where you know that where Led Zeppelin's Immigrant played.
Yeah.
Oh, that entire scene, everyone was clapping and everyone was like, because that was freaking brilliant.
Mate, calm down. It's like, yeah, look, don't get me wrong. I am as excited as everyone else. I just don't need to express my excitement through clapping.
You know, nice people do that. You know, you when you go to a theater play and you know like give them a standing ovation. So when when someone really good looking comes on the screen, you're like, good job, Elamia, good job.
Chris Hemsworth cannot hear me clap.
No, but we can appreciate how like God made
Chris
such
Hemsworth,
beautiful
yeah.
creatures. I mean, come on.
Yeah. No, okay. So that, and then you're talking about the cafe thing. So like, I think you and I kind of miss the same thing, the cafes, but for different reasons.
But for different reasons.
Yeah. So like, I personally miss it just because I like, obviously you want to get out of the house every now and then, right?
Huh.
Or regularly.
Regularly.
Yeah.
Every
Okay.
day.
Yeah, because of Pakistan's cafe market is just amazing. Like,
okay.
you can't compare it to England.
Really?
Like, England's cafe.
Are you serious?
Legit. England's cafe culture is terrible, right? It is boring, it is monotonous. All cafes look the same. You go in, you order your coffee. If you're not ordering, the guy's going to keep coming to you like, oh, do you want anything else? And it's like, no, I don't want anything else. If I wanted something else, I'd ask you, right? But in Pakistan, you literally order one cup of tea, which is the cheapest item on the menu. They're not going to bug you for the rest of the day.
No, okay, some cafes do that,
Do they?
but there were very like pretentious ones. I like don't want to name them.
Yeah. Okay.
Acha, nahi,
Not naming names,
so
Nando's.
like when we were talking about the movie Wali cheese, take care. For extroverts, take care. The fact that I miss doing those stupid things like commenting on a hot guy or how amazing superheroes look or whatever, take care, or how emotional a scene is, take care, is because I miss doing it with my friends and then
that
going out,
interaction.
because it's not just the movie that let's say we are a group of let's say 6 people and we're going to go watch a movie. It's not just the we going to watch the movie. It's the entire process of us meeting up at a point, take care, talking, take care, gossiping,
Yeah.
then like trying to see who is going to sit in which car, take care, because there are like sometimes there are less cars, more people, and then more cars and less people. That then going there, the journey, even if it is for 10 minutes, the amount of things
It's
that
a
we
whole
do in the car.
experience.
Take it, the things that we do in the car.
Which are?
Then going there, take care, making fun of people when we enter the cinema, take care, and then watching the movie and then discussing it very loudly out after, like annoying everyone else.
Yeah, you miss that hype that like everybody is shared in this like elation.
It's not just the movie itself.
Yeah.
The experience with the friends of the entire thing is what I miss.
Yeah, because I personally can't watch a film on screen, like at home. I have to watch it in cinema. If it passes cinema, there's a high chance I'm never watching that film again.
But here's the problem with extroverts. Now we have to watch every movie at home.
Yeah, that's not nice. I mean,
because some movies do require the cinema experience.
Yeah, my birthday just passed, right? So we had this whole plan. Obviously, to you, it's going to be a bit daft that I'm going to go to the cinema on my birthday because I feel like I'm a 16-year-old. Totally get that. But I legit wanted to go. Yeah, and then, obviously, lockdown. That was because the cinemas were the first thing that closed, right? Yeah. Yeah.
But I, like, okay, so cafes band hue the, theek hai, so I felt very bad, theek hai. Then cinemas, of course. Theek hai, cafes wali cheezein I miss a lot because almost all of my meetings, my hangouts, my like the people that I like would meet every other day, like the birthdays that we used to celebrate, the tiny little surprise birthdays when we used to call, like go to a cafe and like us friend ki birthday, so let's meet at that cafe and then order a tiny cupcake and then wish them at 12 o'clock. That tiny little thing, man. It's just we can't do that anymore.
Definitely. And the other thing that I love about Pakistan cafe culture, right, that you don't get in England. In England, or especially Manchester, where I'm from, everything closes by 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Yeah. So
what?
Yeah, I know. The only options you have is shisha or clubs. I mean,
no.
I mean, the clubs are a good substitution. The shisha, no, that's dry.
No, but like, यहाँ तो फिर बेहतर है ना?
Exactly.
Because Like there are on the weekends there are some places which are open till
So
like
free.
1 or 2 or even 3, ठीक है?
Yeah.
And then like most close around 11 or 12 anyway, ठीक
Yeah.
है? But there's still some, because like even if let's say you go out after 12, you can still find a cup of tea if you go out.
Yeah, even if you're not gonna go to like a cafe, you go to the
Huh.
daba places or whatever you call
Exactly.
them. Yeah.
And they have the most amazing chai. I miss that
Exactly.
too. I
Yeah.
miss that too.
30 rupees tea, man. Where's that at? I miss them. They are 30, innit? But yeah, like, and that's the other thing, right? That I really miss. Even though I am quite an introvert, but every now and then, a friend calls you or like, you're bored or whatever, right? In Islamabad, someone is always free. Someone is always ready to call you. You're always ready to call someone. So like, you just call someone because you're free at like 2 a.m. Or do you want to just go to, the local like daba? Is that, am I saying it right?
Cool. Fancy, rich, privileged.
White boy.
White boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Kar sakte hain.
And I just miss that, man. Even, yeah. But like, to be honest, most of it,
you don't have a lot to cope with, no? Because you're an introvert.
Yeah, I don't really get too affected though, because, I already work on my, when I work, I kind of work alone, right? Because I'm self-employed, so I do all my work on my own and everything. So none of that is an issue. Like my work life, okay, it's a bit different, but I don't really mind being alone. And like, so for me, I don't feel too hurt by all this, right? Having to stay at home. It's just that every now and then I have that urge. But for you, yeah.
My coping mechanisms are, well, let's just say that I made a list of all the coping mechanisms and I've run out of things.
Oh, goodness.
Okay,
Go on.
so,
No, explain.
Like, for an extrovert, the first, like, we already discussed it. Like, I hated, like, okay, so, like, वो ये वाली चीज होती थी ना कि like coming home late. I miss coming home late actually. ठीक है? Well, it's not actually a good thing, ठीक है, considering the society that we live in.
Yeah.
But like,
But we have the option to come home late. So
I mean, I'm honest. I used to love staying out, ठीक है, and then because you can go home late and then you can watch a movie and then you would sleep and but you had that days quota of social media, meeting with friends, or asking them for an update on what like what project that they're doing or if they need any help. But now the coping mechanisms are like what, like you have to cook, you have to clean, you have to
you try to find other ways to keep yourself busy.
I mean, I'm reading, I'm writing, I am cooking a lot because it's Ramzan as well.
Yeah.
So I am watching movies with my sister before Sari because if we sleep then no one's gonna wake up for Sari.
What have you been watching recently?
So I finished Money Heist, obviously, like literally 80% of Pakistan. What is wrong with you? How have you not seen it?
I don't know. Like okay, why is it so big in Pakistan?
Okay, so let me tell you. Let me tell you this one thing. I understand where you're coming from, because my sister only watched that season in quarantine,
right?
And because of the peer pressure. Because everyone was saying to watch it, so that is when she started watching it.
Yeah, I need to watch it at some point. I mean, the best thing I watched was Tiger King.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you need to watch it. It's basically about these guys who own. Just watch it, because anything I tell you is a spoiler. Yeah.
No, I will watch it. I think. Who mentioned it to me? Oh, my friend Aga Mustafa, the actor that we did the live session with.
Yes.
So he also suggested Tiger King. He's like, the first episode is like something.
Yeah, it's
a little slow, but then you really get into it, and the comedy is like on point because everything that is happening to him is like.
It's all real life.
It's like real.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, if you wrote that as a script, right, you think that's stupid.
Huh.
Problem is, like, reality is often stranger than fiction.
True. No, so but यही वाली चीज़ है ना, because like I like coping में अब क्या, like I like watch a movie. Ooh, coping mechanisms में I like playing Sequence and Monopoly a lot.
Okay.
ठीक है. And I'm very sad to announce that my sister has gotten better at both of them. No, but I still beat her at Sequence a lot of times.
The truth came out. Calm down.
Oh, shut up.
The truth came out.
Yeah. So
your sister.
Do you know yesterday?
Your sister.
Yesterday she beat me at Monopoly 3 times in a row.
Yeah, that's easy.
And 3 times, like the third time, I actually got pissed off. I threw the cards and I was like, Mom, what the fuck?
It's easy though, isn't it? Like,
and I'm like, कहती क्या हुआ? मैंने कहा तुमने मेरा mood खराब कर दिया यार. I mean, 3 times in a row, and like मुझे खेलने तो दो. Like, so that is what I'm saying now for an extrovert like me. I'm like, yeah, like before I get into
Mm.
it, because I'm like, like utilizing not going out and
Mm.
replacing my Saturday night
Yeah.
with playing Monopoly. ठीक है, at least let me play it. मैं
I
जब खेलने लगती हूँ, मतलब like before I even like start enjoying it, you are beating me. So how am I supposed to enjoy it?
But that's the other thing, right? Like, because you like meeting people a lot
Huh?
and things. So how does it feel like always seeing the same 3, 4 faces every day? How does that get?
Let's just.
Okay, because like I live alone, so I kind of gotten used to never
Huh.
seeing faces, right? Except
Yeah.
my own.
So
Quite
like
happy with mine.
I have my sister and my mom at home.
Mm.
Take it, just the three of us.
Mhm.
And like sometimes it gets like thoda like of course,
Yeah.
like let's be honest, like in Pakistani households,
Mm.
not everything all the time is very positive and all.
Because a lot of my
ठीक है.
friends who are in relationships, I've noticed, when you talk to them and everyone's saying the same things, we have to
Yep.
explain to our partners that this is not who we are. This
Do
is
you
who.
know what happened today?
Go on.
So Jada Pinkett Smith, take care, Will Smith's wife,
Okay.
she posted like she said today that she like during the time of quarantine, she has realized that she doesn't know her husband completely,
Yeah, because this is not who we are on a normal day-to-day
because
basis.
like there are still a lot of things that people don't know about each other, and the amount of time that they're spending with their partners at home
Mm.
or their family members these days
Yeah.
is much more than what they used to
Yeah.
spend. And now we're finding out things that normally that, and it's kind of surprising.
And sometimes, like, I imagine if I was like living
Huh.
with my parents, there are certain things obviously my parents would do that would probably annoy me, and vice versa. I do a lot of things that annoy everybody.
You are very annoying.
I
Yes,
know,
I
right?
agree. I agree. I
Oh yeah,
agree.
I've gotten used to that complaint by now. Yeah. What have you saved my name as?
Annoying Adeel.
Thank you. All right. And so
Annoying Adeel.
yeah, and so that's the thing, right? I think I'd start noticing a lot of things, right? That normally you can get away from just by leaving the room or leaving the house, right?
Yeah, but now you can do that.
Yeah, you're caged in with those things.
But एक second, but that is the like, so introverts are like, yeah, you are facing the same problem.
No, I said if I was living with my parents.
See, that is what I'm facing now.
Yeah.
So whenever like I would have, let's say, an argument with my mom or with my sister, take care, or whenever I was upset about something, or just wanted to get my mind off of things because of work, yeah, socially, yeah, anything, take care. So my first instinct would be to just get out of the house and
Yeah.
go somewhere. Even if I'm going somewhere and sitting alone, even I still cannot do that.
Yeah, and for me, I mean, the only person that can annoy me in these days is myself.
Yeah, and you are very annoying.
I
So
think I'm not annoying personally.
you are annoying.
I think I'm just persistent, to put it politely.
Annoying.
I have an issue with timekeeping,
You're annoying.
and everybody
Let's
else
just
feels my wrath.
annoying.
Oh, now I'm offended.
So basically,
Yeah.
one of my other coping mechanisms is that I have started to learn to,
What?
tolerate annoying people like you, because now I don't have a choice.
Exactly.
See, that is what I'm saying now.
So now
When
you
I
like,
would-
are you getting used to everyone else
Exactly.
too?
That's what I'm saying now.
So maybe there's a good thing in
Like
this.
the people that I would normally, like just ghost, or like would like end a conversation, or if I'm
And you and I have
sitting in a
argued a
group
lot of
and I'm
times.
sitting in a group and I don't like the conversation or where it is going. ठीक है, तो I would just like politely like, okay, ठीक है, I have to go somewhere else. So like, I have to go meet someone else.
Yeah.
Now I can't do that.
How crazy is it that in these days, right?
I
You and I
can't
have
do
had more
that.
interaction with each other.
Also true.
And normally we don't talk to each other because my persistence
Huh.
annoys
Asha,
everyone.
so if you look at it that way, I think me as an extrovert, I think I have actually started like, it's not just you, like there are a lot of other friends of mine who I like, जिनसे मैंने जो है ना वो इतने अरसे से बात ही नहीं की थी, ठीक है, but now I'm talking to talking to them a lot,
right?
ठीक है, and I think that that's actually a kind of a good thing.
Yeah, and I think
because now I actually know what they're doing, and now I'm actually paying attention as well.
And I think as an extrovert, you probably have more tolerance, right?
Huh.
Because you're always meeting people. Yeah. And so for you, it's not as much of an issue. But for me, I mean, it would be terrible for me to live with anybody right now. I mean, thank God no one lives with me. They would, Yeah, I'd probably be
No, I
dead.
agree with you.
No, I know. I
I
totally.
agree with you. Thank God that no one has to tolerate you
How
when they
hard
live
would it
with you.
be?
Oh my
I'd be
God.
dead.
I mean, I don't want to spend an hour with you during this podcast and like imagine a person spending an entire day. Oh my God.
Jeez. That's a sad thought.
God save that soul.
Yeah, whoever my wife
God
will
save that
be.
soul.
Bruv.
मुझे ये बताओ
Go on.
कि like social media usage जो है वो like are introverts like using the same amount of internet as extroverts because they're trying to cope with the way because they're not going out.
Personally, as you know, I don't
Huh.
really use social media all that much, and even now that's still the same. I kind of just
Huh.
have found that I watch a lot of videos or have started doing courses
Hmm.
and things, just so things to keep my mind occupied because I have an issue, right? I can't sleep to silence. I always have a podcast on and then I sleep,
ठीक है.
right? Because it keeps my mind off. And so yeah, I still don't use social media like at all.
Huh.
My display picture still has no display picture.
Wow.
Yeah, but no, I just kind of watch YouTube mainly. Is YouTube a social media? If it is, then I am like killing YouTube.
No, acha. With me at least, acha. So I have like I hadn't used Facebook in like 2 years.
Right.
ठीक है.
Oh.
But I am very active on Twitter and on
Yeah.
Instagram. ठीक है. So like since like can't do anything, so like this like वाले time ठीक है. I started using Facebook again.
Mm.
And I started using Instagram and Twitter even more. And
Really?
then I reinstalled Snapchat and I'm using that too.
Oh, you didn't use Snapchat?
Huh?
You weren't using Snapchat?
No, I like stopped using it because it kind of got pointless because I was using more Instagram more.
Explain
And I
this
like
to me.
Instagram too. Instagram more.
How do you guys, right, manage so many social medias? This is, okay, I'm going from an introvert's perspective again. I cannot be bothered using one social media, right? I mean, WhatsApp is the closest thing I can use. And even that, I don't message.
No, okay, so the live sessions that I'm doing, I'll give you
Yeah.
an example. The live sessions that Icons is doing, ठीक है, just जो मैं कर रही हूँ daily, उसमें like the post on Instagram, ठीक है, the same post goes on Facebook and the same goes on Twitter, and a variation of it goes everywhere, ठीक है, including Snapchat.
Yeah.
So I edit slightly like each and everything according to the like slightly edit the post.
Yeah.
ठीक है, according to the social media.
Yeah.
ठीक है, because Twitter has a lesser word limit and the hashtags are different, and Instagram has a different algorithm, ठीक है,
Yeah.
and Facebook has a different audience, and Snapchat is a little more private. So
But I mean,
like there's
even in your
variation.
personal life.
Habit.
Yeah, it's a habit. You know how many times I've actually tried being like, okay, I'm going to be one of these guys. I'm going to use Facebook. And it doesn't last
Facebook
me.
is for
Oh,
parents.
Instagram then. Sorry.
Facebook is for parents and your relatives and your teachers and your ex-colleagues who also follow you on LinkedIn for God knows what reason.
Exactly right.
ठीक है? But here
have
we
followers on
are. But
LinkedIn and-
here we are, ठीक है? And we're using Facebook again.
Yeah.
Because Facebook has funnier memes.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Trust me. They're crazy.
Hmm.
They are the funniest are on now you haven't seen Money Heist, so it won't sound just as funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine
Okay.
English movie like Hollywood movies
Yeah.
scenes,
Yeah.
take the most serious scenes that you can think of,
Uh-huh.
and like remove the sound,
Okay.
add Bollywood songs
Oh,
to it.
yeah, I've seen those, yeah.
And trust me, they are variations of every TV show on that. Take it. And Facebook has the funniest memes. Take it.
Uh-huh.
So I started using Facebook only because it has funny stuff.
Okay.
And of course, that's an added social media account
Yeah.
that I can use
Uh-huh.
to reconnect with the people that I haven't spoken with.
So,
So then again, the conversation that just comes around to it. Nah? Like my coping mechanism is to, like reconnect with the people again.
Yeah.
But not again physically.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
virtually.
do the same thing, but virtually.
And how is that going then?
I think it's going very well.
Uh-huh.
Because the live sessions are a success, and I'm posting more things, and I'm watching more things.
Mhm.
Okay, so that means that I'm actually like paying attention to what my friends are like, what the people, like, let's say my ex-colleagues are up to, what people are working on these days, a lot of different projects going on. I reach out to them, maybe if I can help them in some way. So I think that is going, but an overall thing, I would still, like, I would want to go back to the time where I could go out whenever I want.
I know. It's not the same, right?
It's not the
Like,
same.
even for me, someone who likes being alone most of the time.
I mean,
still
how
miss it.
many hours in a day can you watch Netflix?
Exactly. Like, you get to a point where it's like you don't know what to watch, and you got millions of hours, right?
You're just like
of content.
you're just sitting. Halanki, there are a lot of things that you can still watch.
But, like, how many hours do you think you wasted just
कितना
searching?
ज़्यादा आप like यार आप टीवी की स्क्रीन में देख देख के तंग आ जाते हो ना, or your laptop, या like if you're watching it on your laptop or your phone, या if you're watching it on the TV, there has to be a limit. like आप थक जाते हो कि यार अब बस हो गई है मेरी, now what do I do now?
I don't know, YouTube.
Okay, never mind.
That's literally the next option, right? Netflix and then YouTube. Actually, I've got Amazon Prime, but Amazon Prime has nothing.
Are you serious? एक मिनट, मुझे दे दो उसका account.
No, it's my brother. So you know how it works in our family. I pay for Apple Music for all my family. One of my brother-in-laws pays for Netflix, and the other pays for Amazon. So we have all got it. But the sad thing is, right? I took the bad part of the deal, because it turns out Apple Music is most expensive. So I really should have taken Netflix.
Netflix is cheaper.
Yeah.
Netflix is cheaper.
Yeah, I didn't really think it through.
I'm one of the people in the in Pakistan which uses a friend ka Netflix. So.
Oh, that's wait. How many people use that Netflix?
6 people.
Yeah, that must be annoying. Wait, are there 6 separate accounts?
No, like उसपे 5 नहीं, like एक account पे 5 होते हैं ना, I think.
Yeah.
हाँ. So अच्छा, so when Money Heist की जब season 4 launch हुआ था ना, so उस time जो है वो everyone was trying to watch it at the same time. And like whenever a new movie comes out or इस तरह ना, now we actually have to message एक दूसरे को कि यार कोई एक बंदा बंद कर दे देखना,
that's what I was gonna say, right? That's the annoying thing about sharing accounts. Yeah, you end up having the like, let's say you and I are sharing an account, right? You start watching something, I want to watch that thing later on. I press play on it, and next thing you know, I found a spoiler instead.
That has happened a lot.
So now I know he's dead. Let me rewind it. What's the point?
Like, that has happened. But still though, yaar, I just like, I do feel like going on. Plus, yaar, imagine, like, I can't go out.
Where do you miss? Like, if you had to name 2 places you missed.
Oh, I miss Coca-Cola. Take care. I miss Burning Brownie.
Okay. I did say 2, but go on. Let's
I miss Coffee Bean so much. I miss Coffee Bean ki coffee, Coca-Cola ki chai, and Burning Brownie ka chocolate fudge. Oh.
See, okay, now this is the first time you sound more pretentious than I do. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because I don't miss a particular thing. So yeah, my ideal.
I have a particular menu item for every single place that I like.
Really?
Yes.
All right, let's see. Drum roll. Let's think. All right, easy. Chai khana.
Chicken strips.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, mine's the beef burger thing.
Nah.
Okay, I'm not gonna say it. All right.
Next.
Where's the best hot dog? Hot dogs.
I don't like eating hot dogs from like bahir se nahi.
Really?
No, not in like Islamabad at least.
Okay, Islamabad doesn't have good hot dogs. That's why I'm asking you, actually, because I've been searching for a good hot dog. If anyone knows a good hot dog, let me know.
I tried one in Karachi, but I don't remember the place's name.
I'm not going to go to Karachi for a hot dog, innit?
Exactly.
I've never even been to Karachi.
Zara fancy चीजों से निकल आओ ना, आप थोड़ा देसी चीजों
Hot dog is not fancy.
I mean, come on.
Hot dog gives you cancer.
देसी चीजों की बात करो ना तुम.
Alright, there are no good desi places in Islamabad. No.
Achha, so okay, wait, nahi. So Khoka is like my favorite because their butter chicken is amazing.
Is it?
Yes, their butter chicken is brilliant. I have friends from Lahore and Karachi who come to Islamabad, and the first place that they go to is Coca-Cola.
This is one issue I've had, right? Like, surprisingly, Islamabad does not have good desi places compared to England.
I agree. ठीक है, Islamabad is की specialty food नहीं है. Let's just accept it. ठीक है ना?
Yeah, sure.
ठीक है, नहीं है.
Done.
लेकिन अगर considering Islamabad, अगर आप वो चीज देखें ना, so then there's still a few places.
I know one good place with good desi food.
What?
You know, upstairs, Karachi.
कौन सा?
Have you not had it? Literally upstairs, the cafe. Not cafe. What the hell? It's a little desi place upstairs. Well, Karachi, they have good desi food.
No, there are a few other desi places which have good biryani.
Not a biryani guy.
Nahi, biryani nahi.
Yeah. See, I don't eat rice actually.
Never mind.
Oh, what's that place in E11? The place that does Genoa.
Zilwa has
Yes.
nice food.
Yes.
I like their crackers
And
too.
their prices are mad.
Their prices
good.
are a lot. They're like
Wait, you think
a
it's
lot,
nice?
as in like
Oh, they give you a lot.
they like sorry. What I meant was like according like considering the price,
Yeah.
the food is like a lot.
I know, and like on Mondays, it's 3 for 2.
Hey,
Yeah, go on Monday. That's the shout.
tomorrow's Monday.
Yeah, I know, but oh no. So here's the thing. The problem with Genoa. I don't know about Genoa. Like, get this sorted. So if you order on Food Panda, none of their offers are there.
Huh? Nee.
Yeah, legitly.
Acha?
Yeah, you have to order everything.
I didn't know that.
Separate. Yeah, the best way to order
Acha, nee,
Genoa
that
is
is
go in.
no. That is like we like when I ordered, so I directly called the place itself.
Oh right.
So us tarah we like if we have to give like special instructions, like with me at least, I always tell them, please send extra crackers, thank you very much. Even if I don't order soup,
All right.
I tell them to send crackers anyway, and they do that.
See, I'm a bitch when I eat. I am the worst
You're
house
generally
guest.
a bitch too, but please continue.
Okay. Anyways. All right. So, just a bit of myself just got hurt, but don't worry about it.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
All right. So yeah, I don't like vegetables. Right.
Huh.
Oh, are you that too? So in
Huh.
all my orders, I always have to say like no vegetables, right? And do you know how many people keep getting that wrong, right? So like I'll order like a pizza from Pizza Hut, right?
Huh.
Always write in the order notes no vegetables. So they come send it and they leave onions. It's like onions a vegetable. Like just because it ain't green.
अच्छा नहीं मुझे जो है ना वो I do not like tomatoes ठीक है ना तो I always make sure कि whenever I am ordering something तो I tell them कि खुदा का वास्ते इसमें टमाटर ना डालना I do not like it ठीक है so a lot of places get it wrong but some got the habit of me getting annoyed about the food so I'm like can you please take it away and like I do not want to eat tomatoes so they're like the waiter just looks at me and गालियां देता है एक दो दिल में and then he just goes away and then like
I had an argument with this one guy. So basically, I did the whole no vegetable thing, and I was already in a bad mood, right? And I feel.
Do you know what I just realized?
Huh?
You just made me miss all of the food and all of the places that I used to go to, and now I can't.
It's good, isn't it?
No.
I think that's a good place to stop on a nice somber note.
I think this is bad. Anyway, so why don't you guys, tell us what places you miss the most and, go to our website and the comment section of the blog and where the podcast will be, linked to. You can post a comment over there or on the postcard, podcast ka jo link hai wahan pe. Or just go on our Instagram or Facebook and go comment which place you miss the most and which friend you are glad to not see every day. Why don't you mention him as well or her? I have a few names, but I won't tell. I have a few names. Trust me, I have a few
Are you
names.
interviewing any of them?
No. Okay, no. Acha, so why don't you go do that and and please send us topics for the podcast. It's like we run out of things to do and my coping mechanism just ends and I just start to turn into a psychopath and kill this person over here.
Yes.
So
save my life.
please do that. Thank you very much.